G'day. Today we'll be taking a look at the Ryobi 4000 watt open frame inverter. Now the features state this open frame inverter is a portable power supply, small enough to take almost anywhere, and is safe on electronics. Valued at $999, we're going to take a look at how to set it up out of the box and get it running. Let's open it up. Here we'll see the manual and the warranty book. This stuff always comes wrapped in plastic and is standard for most things. Just taking a look, we find one box. This is the front support feet, and we just find the nuts and bolts, also the pins for the wheels. Now I'm going to try and run this video at fast pace, just being conscious of the time. Now here I am opening up the box to get a better view if the journey is functional or not. That's not my ground. Here we have the wheels. We only get two as we have the two front feet. Makes it easier to cart around while being stable. So just unwrapping the plastic, taking a look at the front, making sure nothing's busted. And so here you can see the three 15 amp outlets. Comes with isolation switches, allows you to control how much output you want, has safety switches. The second box we have has the engine oil in it, and we'll have a discussion about that later. Add some value to the video, and then we have essentially the tiny hubcaps for the pins for the wheels. Alright, let's take a look at the actual machine itself. It's the bottom, it's the left hand side, it's the top, the fuel cap, and we'll have a quick glance at the right hand side. Now with regards to the fuel cap, it's a quarter turn, opens up, got a little filter so no big particles get in there, bust your engine. And we're going to put the front feet on, relatively simple, matted and metal. Quick glance at the manual, and here we go. Now some bolts, washers, and pins. So 2 nuts, 2 bolts for each foot. Now I just hand tightened them, didn't have to go too crazy, and then I thought they were a bit loose, so I just went over them with the shifter just to give it a bit more stability, I guess. Okay, then we're going to upend it, throw the wheels on. And the wheels come with one side slightly indented than the other. That's to allow the big pins to go through the frame. So that's the bulging part, that's the indented part. There it goes. Don't forget the washer on the other side. Just a pin through, then we'll just do the other side. Same deal. The other side was a little bit tougher. I had to give it a couple of love taps to get through, not only the pin but actually when it hits the frame. Just not too bad. Expect that. Alrighty. Just a quick glance. Then we're going to put the caps on. The 2 prongs. There's actually guides for them in the wheels. They're clearly identifiable. They're just opposite sides. They just click in. That's it. Another love tap. There you go. Now I had a surprise visit from the foreman. Jeez. It's a harsh taskmaster. So I just pulled the plastic off the handle, and I thought it was a bit weird, and it was a bit loose, and then I realised that actually there's a pin there that you need to fix it, so just moving it. Once the pin's in, it's actually quite nicely balanced, so it allows you to cart it inside and out. So here we have the engine oil. So taking a look at it, it actually looked very well lubricated. So I thought, sweet, gave me extra oil, no problem. Took it outside, put it on the starter position, which is in the middle, pulled it, turned a couple of times, and then it just shut itself off. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I need to, prime the line or whatever. But there was nothing there, so just kept yanking in. I didn't want to pull too hard, just in case, I don't want to do damage first go. So we just slowly did it and pulled it, and sometimes it would go and turn over and then just stop, and most times it just wouldn't click over. And then I thought to myself, hold on a second, let's go back, look at the manual. Once I looked at the manual, it clearly said down the bottom, well, I say clearly, the fine print said that it may or may not have enough oil to check, but when I did check, it seemed like it did. So I just took it at face value, and then I thought, well, let's just go put some more in. What's the harm that could happen? It'll overspill, it'd be a little bit too much, we can always take some out. Better to have more than not enough. Once that happened, it started first pull, and then after 30 seconds, just clicked it over to run, and there you have it. Easy peasy. That's all she wrote. So that's it for this video. I'll be back with another video talking about how fuel efficient it actually is, if there are any issues with it, and so on. Look out for more content videos. Happy to take any suggestions on more videos, more content. Let me know in the comments. Click on the links, subscribe and like. This is Unbox Workshop, where we learn, fix and survive. Thanks for watching.